Hey everybody, you're looking live on tape to another fantastic, beautiful day here at Epcot. Today we're on a mission of cookies. That's right, we're going to attempt to do the entire cookie stroll, try all the cookies, cash in on that reward prize. We're going to rank each cookie along the way. Thanks for joining me. Let's get to it. So we're in line for our first cookie. It's going to be this gingerbread cookie at Holiday Hearth Dessert. So the idea of the cookie stroll, you get 5 of your cookies, and then you get your completer treat, which we'll see what that's all about. But getting our first cookie now. All right, here is cookie number 1 on the cookie stroll. Classic gingerbread man. Full disclosure, not a huge fan of gingerbread and or gingerbread men, but I'll give you this review in open honesty. This was at Holiday Hearth. It was $2.50. Not a bad price, honestly. We'll get into it and see what we think. So of course I'll eat this guy's head. Reminds me of that really old, like Gumby style Mr. Bob or whatever it was called. I can't remember. He always died, and is that even a thing? I don't remember. Anyway, let's give this a try. Everything I hate about gingerbread in one perfect package. Super dry. Have you ever had a nice piece of wet cardboard at your house and sprinkled some cinnamon on top and chewed it for about 10 minutes? That's what you get. It is soft, it's fresh. Again, just not a huge gingerbread fan. We're doing a 5 cookie scale, 1 being wet cardboard and 5 being the greatest cookie of all time. This is gonna get a 2. Simply because it was decorated nicely. It did have good gingerbread flavor. Again, just not a huge fan. So first cookie of the stroll, 2 out of 5. So our next cookie location is the Canada booth at Yukon Holiday Kitchen. As you see, very popular booth. I kind of give that because they offer scallops and beef bourguignon, a Butch Noel, and then the cookie, which is going to be a Snickers Doodle cookie, Snickers branded Snickers Doodle cookie. So we'll try that one next. All right, this is cookie number 2. It's the Snickerdoodle made with Snickers. So right away they had me at Snickers. That's probably it's in my top 3 of candy bars. I'll just say that. So we'll get into this and tell you what we think. So the cookie is really soft and ooey gooey. I had Snicker bits on my hands, which sounds dirty, but it's not. It's cookie related. So let's try this.
Messy.
Let me try one more bite. That's kind of confusing. I'm not so sure the Snickers plays that well with the Snickerdoodle flavor. And I want to say the frosting's like peppermint. You getting that at all? It's confusing. It's okay. It's better than the gingerbread man. So at that, we'll give that one 3 stars, or 3 cookies out of 5. I had really high hopes for this one. It didn't pan out, but onward and upward we must go. All right, this is gonna be our 4th cookie from L'Chaim. That should be louder. It's your traditional black and white cookie, staple of New York delis everywhere. That was $2.50 as well, and we'll give this a go. All right, here we go. Black and white cookie. Got a little black, a little white. Here we go. if you've had a moon pie, very similar. It's almost like a marshmallowy type effect on it. Try one more bite here. Cookies good, fresh. Just not wild by it. Again, on our 5 cookie scale, 1 being wet cardboard, 5 being greatest cookie of all time, I give this a 2.5. Not as good as the Snickerdoodle, still better than the gingerbread man. Somewhere in the middle of those, of the 3 we've had, somewhere in the middle of those. Not my favorite. Not too terribly crowded today, as you see by the crowd levels. As of filming, it is a Wednesday morning, well, Wednesday afternoon. It's about 1 p.m. We had pretty horrible parking, and I'm kind of surprised it's not more busy in the parks, but we'll take that for a win. We're leaving Morocco now. We're heading toward America for the 4th cookie, the Dove Chocolate Crinkle Cookie, which, love chocolate, love America. So you've already got a built-in advantage. It is dark chocolate. I'm not a huge fan of dark chocolate. I prefer milk chocolate, but we shall see. All right, here we are with cookie number 4. It is the Dove Chocolate Crinkle Cookie. It looks so, you can kind of see by my hand there scale, it's a really big cookie. So we've opted to go fork on this guy. Let's get into it and see what we think. All right, here we go. Looks typical chocolate cookie. Here we go. Almost like a stale brownie texture. Like if you cooked a box of Duncan Hines brownie and put them with not enough eggs and put them in your car overnight unwrapped. It's still okay, but not very good. Very dry. I'm gonna give this a 2.7 on the 5 cookie scale. Kind of, for a chocolate crinkle cookie, it's not super chocolatey. If you remember the picture at the beginning, they have a giant piece of chocolate embedded in the center of the cookie, but I'm not getting a whole lot of chocolate flavor on the cookie itself. So far, this is our 4th cookie. I Snickerdoodle winning by default, kinda, with a 3. It's kind of sad, but 1 cookie left. I think that's over in Germany, and we'll head over there presently. All right, this is going to be the 5th and final part of the stroll. As you see, all 5 cookies have been stamped. This is the Linzer cookie from Germany, Bavarian Kitchen more precisely. I have a bad feeling about this because it reminds me, I don't know if y'all had these growing up, but this company called Archway made these horrible fruit-filled cookies that for some reason, I guess my mom bought them because nobody ate them, if that makes sense. But anyway, let's give this a go. I was trying to do that. All right, here we go. 5th and final cookie, the Linzer from Germany. really does taste like those old. I guess I put that in my head, and I just couldn't get away with it. But it's okay. Out of 5 cookies, I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 5. But now that we've got all 5 cookies complete, we'll grab our completer gift and give you my final thoughts from the Cookie Stroll at Festival of the Holidays 2021. All right, so here is the completer package here. You've got a ice cream and a Festival of the Holidays little cup with whipped cream and looks like candy cane sprinkles. The 6th and final cookie is an ornament with the 50th logo and all the parks on there, which is pretty sweet. And got a little ornament from Freeform on the 25 Days of Christmas promotion. And then last but not least, you can see there next to my thumb is the final stamp in the passport book, the 50th anniversary stamp. So we're gonna get into, probably leave the cookie for later. It looks like a sugar cookie, but we're definitely gonna try this ice cream. All right, so the ice cream looks like a Frosty. If you've ever been to Wendy's, which if you've never been to Wendy's, man, I wanna hear that story, but here we go. Frosty. Chocolate soft serve, always good. Whipped cream. And not getting a lot of flavor from the peppermint sprinkles, but pretty good. There we go. Definitely like, tastes like Starlight Mints crushed up, if that makes sense. But wow, I am on sugar overload. We're gonna finish this up and then give you final thoughts on Cookie Stroll. All right, final take on the Christmas Stroll, Christmas Cookie Stroll. It's pretty reasonably priced. All the cookies were $2.50. I highly recommend you bring someone to share said cookies with. We split all of them and couldn't finish the last probably 3 cookies. Even the milkshake or the soft serve at the end, we could not finish. It's a lot of food. So you're looking at about $11.50, $12 for all the cookies and then the completer cookie and soft serve. I wouldn't go to Epcot specifically to do this activity, but I would most definitely recommend, if you're here anyway, why not? If you're walking around World Showcase, why not? Because it is interesting and you get to see pretty much all of World Showcase except Mexico. I'd do it again. I would hope they have a little bit better cookies maybe next time. My girlfriend noted that some of the cookies were repeats from last year, but we didn't do it last year. So I don't know if they're better or worse than last year. But all in all, it was a good day. Got a couple cool little souvenirs out of the deal as well. So I think that's going to do it. If you enjoyed the video day, you liked what you saw, make sure to subscribe. And if you hated what you saw today, I'm so sorry, but please still subscribe. That being said, keep the parks clean.